Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It is your guy, Boulanger. Up next, Lamar Jackson sets practice on fire. Let's talk. All reports coming from Sunday's practice is that Lamar Jackson was firing on all cylinders, connecting with targets all over the field, some intermediate and some shots going deep. His three favorite targets from yesterday's practice is Charlie Kolar, Rashad Bateman, and of course, Zay Flowers. And when you think about it, Charlie Kolar, to hear that he is getting in line, getting in groove with Lamar Jackson is a really good deal. Why? Well, right now he's filling in for Isaiah Likely. And if Isaiah Likely is not ready to go week 1, week 2, week 3, maybe, he doesn't have to rush back because Charlie Kolar is showing, as he has before in real life game action, that he has an ability to get open, he has an ability to catch the ball, and he has an ability to make plays after the catch. And so he offers a big target for Lamar Jackson, and them getting in a groove is really good as the season is now fast approaching. So shout out to Charlie Kolar and Lamar Jackson for linking up repeatedly, catching a touchdown in the back of the end zone in red zone drills. The next guy up is Rashad Bateman, who was a favorite target of Lamar Jackson's on Sunday, where he and Bate, that being Lamar Jackson and Bate, linked up several times for big plays. One play went for 40 yards where he beats Nate Wiggins. Another play was another catch on a stop and go where it would have went the distance if it had been live game action. So really good to hear. And by the way, Rashad Bateman is said to have been watching the GOAT, the greatest of all time at wide receiver, and how he's running routes, that being Jerry Rice. So it sounds like some of what he's been watching, some of what he's been learning from watching Jerry Rice has been paying off as we're starting to see Rashad Bateman's name be called more and more. Not that he was absent at all, that he wasn't a no-show in practices, but we're starting to see his activity ramp up, and it's good to see, man, because we're going to need his dynamic ability in the intermediate, in the deep ball, which we saw last season to the tune of 750 yards. Lamar Jackson's next favorite target was Zay Flowers, as we should all have expected, right? Zay Flowers showed good footwork, good hands, the ability to shake loose repeatedly in practice, connecting with Lamar Jackson on some shots over the middle and some shots down the field. Again, it was Lamar Jackson's best day of practice. And it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense that Lamar Jackson is now feeling himself, right? That you're starting to see things begin to unfold on the practice field because we are past the week 1 of preseason. We are sitting at August 11th, and we basically have 18, 25. We basically have 3.5, 4 weeks to go to the season starts. And so we're going to start to see more and more, I believe, of these high energy, high efficiency, high accuracy practices. And so I'm here for it, right? Let's see who else was a standout in practice as Lamar Jackson was setting it off. But I don't know who else was on fire, but I know Nate Wiggins was a repeated victim of the Lamar Jackson assault. There were several times in practice where Nate Wiggins was on the negative side of the play as he was in coverage on several of those connections that Lamar Jackson made with his wide receivers. So Nate Wiggins, step it up, brother, because this kind of competition in practice is only going to make you better as you are going to face big time competition week after week after week. Also in practice, going to the defense side of the ball, Malachi Starks had a good practice showing range. He was good in coverage. So shout out to Malachi Starks. Chidobe Awuzie made a showing yesterday where, he was noted to have been good in some coverage. Bo Braid made a showing yesterday. The word is that he was good in coverage. Let me see who else. Tyler Loop is still kicking the ball really well. We know that he missed one, made one as it pertains to field goals. He missed a 46-yarder, made the 52-yarder. And so he comes out in practice on yesterday and he goes 12 of 13, I believe the count was. And so still super efficient. But we're going to see what that looks like in game action once again this week. So, man, that's the practice report, man. Lamar Jackson on fire. Not sure what the weather is going to be like in Baltimore, but I know down here in the South, it's going to be rainy all week. So want the dudes to be careful. In fact, if we can take it indoors and still be effective, let's do that. Let's see if we can prevent all types of injuries from from being on a wet and slippery field. So, man, let me know what you guys heard from practice. Let me know who you guys believe are standouts. And also drop into the comment section. What are you guys hearing out of Baltimore that you guys are excited about? So until next time, I'm your guy Boulanger. We're out.